On this week's episode, we've got an update on the fire that was raging near Disneyland and how it affected park operations. Are you ready for some football? Yes, the nerds and jocks collided again with the release of another Star Wars trailer during Monday Night Football. Is Rey going to join Kylo? Is Kylo actually about to do what they make it seem like he's about to do? How much metal polish does Phasma really need to keep that shiny? So many questions. Also, DuckTales, Marvel Day at Sea, Sydney gets a nickname, and more on this raw episode of the MousePIRE Podcast. Hi, I'm Anthony.
I'm Diggs.
And welcome to MousePIRE, your source for Star Wars, Disney, and everything in between. This is the podcast where both empires collide.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the MousePIRE Podcast.
What's going on? Uh-oh.
The apprentice lives.
What is this?
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one.
Think out me how to show up.
You never had a friend like me.
Some imagination, huh?
Made you look. Hey, fat time. Oh, no, fat time.
Hey, I like pretzels.
Yes, fat time over here. Anthony's munching on some snackage. It's a pretzel, one of those mixed things.
Nardellos.
Whatever, I don't know that guy. But yeah, he's celebrating. We're celebrating over here because the Dodgers are going to the next round of the playoffs.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
Other than Star Wars.
No, I'm celebrating the Dodgers.
And Dodgers.
We're happy with the win. We swept Arizona. And I just want to say to my buddy Kevin, who doesn't listen to us, but hey, that's what happens when you switch teams. I don't understand how you go from the Dodgers to Arizona just because you live there, but oh well.
Also, I'd like to address Corey from the All Aboard podcast. He messaged me before the series started. Ooh, it's the MousePIRE Podcast versus the All Aboard Podcast.
We won.
I haven't heard shit from him since.
Oh, I wish I would have known that, or else I would have, posted something. So, hey, it's never too late to post anything.
So, Corey, sorry. We still love you.
So, yes, we are very excited the Dodgers are moving on, and hopefully we get back to the World Series. And, yes, Star Wars, but you know what? It's not time for that yet.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. But hey, you know what? It's been a pretty cool week with all the wins from the Dodgers. I'm just very, very happy, and we're going to keep our fingers crossed. I'm going to tell you that last night I was fingers crossed all night long. Just because we had a 3-1 lead didn't mean crap to me. I was like, we need more runs, and yeah, it was really nerve wracking. Were you nerve wracking over there?
Yeah, I have refused to watch any games because I don't want to jinx.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't watch a single Dodger game all season.
Well, yeah,
except for that one Tuesday game that I had on in the background that they won.
Yeah,
but other than that, I haven't watched a game all season. Just figuring, jinx.
I guess it's a good thing. So don't watch anymore, okay?
I can't make any promises if they get to once they're in the NLCS
I know,
or the World Series.
Yes. So hopefully we can move on. I'm very happy about that. And I know there's a lot of Dodger fans out there very, very happy. And Dan, the man, maybe next year for your Angels. Dirty. All right, so I'm going to move on. Last week we did talk about the shooting in Vegas. And I did a report on one of the casualties, which was Jessica Milam. I wasn't really sure what was going on. I just know that she was one of the victims that worked at Disneyland, and we got a report on her, and this is actually from the Fresno Bee, and basically it says she had been moved into intensive care, and the last thing I heard is she was in grave condition, but now she is hooked to a ventilator, and this is what her dad said on Thursday, which was the 5th, that she was hooked to a ventilator. She did have surgery, and they had to repair her liver because she was shot in the stomach area. So they did all that, and I still haven't had word on what's going on with her. So the last report is she is in ICU, and we are hoping everything went well with the surgery and that everything will be all right with her. Fire!
Yeah.
All right, I can definitely say we did not start this fire. But
Many
yeah,
of them.
exactly. Big fire over at Anaheim Hills, and oh my gosh, it was just crazy. I heard about the fire when it started, and it went from just this little fire that happened until something that just, boom, just took over everything, which is crazy.
All I know is that the wind was blowing directly, like southwest or something, and all the smoke was blowing directly towards Disneyland. And we've been seeing all these pictures where if you were at Disneyland yesterday, it looked like Mordor outside.
Who? So yeah, it was just crazy. It was all orange. The sky was orange, and a lot of people taking pictures of like the castle in the orange sky, Haunted Mansion in the orange sky, their moms in the orange sky. But yeah, very, very big fire.
Whoa.
Big fire. Crazy. They had to evacuate a lot of people, and yeah, just crazy. And I guess it's right now it's our fire season, and I'm pretty sure you guys heard about the fire over in Napa Valley area. That one was really crazy. A lot of the wine orchard businesses were basically burned down. I know there was a couple of them that were in the path. I'm not sure what happened to those, but yeah, that's our wine country up there, and big business. And a lot of those businesses are family owned, so that's gonna hurt. It's not a big corporation where they can just, take money from somewhere else and put it into that. But yeah, family orchards up there who have their own wine business and things like that. So it's crazy. Fires is just surrounding us. I know there was some deaths from the fires, which is unfortunate, and a lot of people were taken to the hospital for all the smoke inhalation and all that kind of bad things that happen with fire. Everyone who was affected by the fire, hopefully all you guys are fine. Hopefully your families are good. You guys got out in time. And our thoughts are with all those, the victims of the fires, and of course all the firefighters and first responders trying to get everybody out. I saw a news report where there was some firefighters up in one of the neighborhoods up there, one of the areas where they were trying to get people out, and then all of a sudden the fire was basically surrounding them. They had no way out, but they were lucky that the wind shifted and basically opened an area where they can get out, so that was good to hear. But yeah, it was crazy how the fire just all of a sudden just surrounds you really quick. There's people who are in the fire who are trying to get out, not trying to be stupid, and I'm going to stay here. They are trying to get out, but all of a sudden, boom, you're surrounded by fire and you can't get out. Well, yeah, that's crazy. But like I said, they actually got out. That's really good that they were able to. But yeah, you know what? The fire did affect Disneyland and the Disney California Adventure, not only with the orange sky, but the smoke. I heard there was a lot of ashes blowing in that area. And also...
And I didn't fall down.
Oh. Ashes. You're stupid.
Thanks, man. Here all week.
And yeah, so because of all the smoke and all that was going on, characters didn't come out. They stayed backstage, and shows were canceled because of the smoke and ashes, and also the fireworks were canceled last night.
That one, they actually sent out a tweet.
That's what I was going to say. That's going to say. I
didn't really make the connection at the time that was why they had sent out the tweet, because I thought it was interesting because they've never tweeted before. Because it was Disneyland AP, right? I think tweeted it.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, that's interesting. But now I make the connection that, oh, duh, it was the fire.
It is because of the fire, but they did not say it was because of the fire.
They said, winds upstairs, basically.
Yes. They were just saying it was windy. I don't know if it was actually windy yesterday over there.
It was super windy here, so I know it's different over here because there's a mountain in between, but I suppose it's possible that it could have been windy over there. I mean, the wind was blowing pretty heavily from east to west, so.
Now, the tweets came from Disneyland AP and Disneyland Today, and I was actually at Wendy's trying the big junior bacon cheeseburger, which those people don't understand. I don't understand how they want $15 if they can't get my stuff right, but I'll get back to that later. So anyway, yeah, it did come from both of them, and it said due to wind conditions continuing into this evening, remember, Dreams Come True fireworks has been canceled. But the thing interesting with that is the fact that they never would tweet something like that about the fireworks show, because they always usually wait to see how the winds, how the wind conditions are at the time when the fireworks are about to start.
What time was it that they tweeted that?
That was 6 o'clock.
So they already, yeah.
Yeah. So
they already made that call over 3 hours in advance that they were going to not have fireworks.
So that was because of the fire. So that had to do with the fire, not because of the winds. I mean, I'm sure it was windy, but I don't know how windy it was over there. But yeah, they had to cancel fireworks. And like I said, all the other entertainment because of the fire. But that's really, really crazy. I mean, orange sky. It was really interesting. Cool pictures, though. Really cool pictures. But unfortunate that, that fire had to be going on.
Now, I lived in Yorba Linda for a few years, which is right across the freeway from Anaheim Hills. So, and I actually remember there being when there was a big fire over there near the Chino Dam.
Oh, really?
I don't know, probably like 7 years ago. There was a big fire near the Chino Dam, and so I know how it is to be over there in that area when there's a big fire going on in that. Because I remember I have pictures from the sky then when being all orange and stuff. So I know what that's like to be over there. That fire actually got within probably about 10 miles of us at the time. But so it got, kind of like iffy at a point, but then, 10 miles, it was pretty far. So
yeah, crazy stuff. I just want to make sure, or just want to pass along that Disneyland did not close. There was rumors going around saying Disney said that they were going to close because of the fire. Oh, a cast member said this and blah, 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 blah. No, Disney did not close. I even saw a thing saying that since the governor declared a state of emergency, that Disney has no choice of blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what? So anyway, no, Disneyland did not close. I'm pretty sure if they would have and planned to, we would have got a tweet about that. But no, Disneyland did not close.
I'm breaking in with some breaking news right now.
Don't break the table.
We just got their news today from The Hollywood Reporter that Gigantic, the Jack and the Beanstalk Disney movie, has been killed.
Oh, my God.
It will no longer be happening. The quote from Walt Disney and Pixar Animation Studio President Ed Catmull told Hollywood Reporter, "It's impossible to know when we began the project how the creative process will unfold. And sometimes no matter how much we love an idea or how much our heart goes into it, we find that it just isn't working. With Gigantic, we've come to that point, and although it's a difficult decision, we are ending active development for now. We are focusing our energies on another project that has been in the works, which we will be sharing more about soon, now set for Thanksgiving of 2020.
All right, now this is interesting. What happened? What is it that, or what was wrong with Gigantic? Is it a production thing? Is it something to do with directors like we have in Star Wars?
Because you guys may recall from early episodes from 2015, D23, we talked about this movie because there was the big display. They had the big black tarp over it, or the big sheet over it. And then the next day, that was on the first day. And then the next day, they had the animation panel. And then it was introduced then, and they took the sheet off, and it was a big beanstalk going up in the middle of the convention floor, and then they gave out buttons.
We're talking about 2015.
And we're talking about 2015. At the time, it was really supposed to come out in 2018, and then what was it? At this last D23, right, was when they announced it had been pushed back to 2020.
Yeah.
So for them to announce that it's being killed so soon after them announcing that it's been pushed back, I don't know really. Unless the creative process, the story process isn't coming along the way that the higher ups want it to come along, and they have other projects that maybe they feel further along that are going to preempt it. Because he does use the word for now. He does use the word for now. We are ending active development for now. So basically, it's going to be put on in production hell for the time being. So it's not necessarily. It could be where Good Dinosaur was at one point, where Good Dinosaur just kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed, and we finally got it. So I mean, it could be another Good Dinosaur where it maybe we'll get it in like 2021, but right now they're only looking forward to 2020 with their slates. So they have another movie that's obviously further along, so it's going to bump it for that Thanksgiving 2020 slot. And whatever it is, it's something that we haven't even heard of yet.
Right.
But we'll be expecting a decision or a announcement about that at some point. So yeah, that's kind of bummer. That was the one. It was going to be a man meeting a young female giant. They actually had some really nice concept art, and we got a button for it. I want to know if that button's going to be worth.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
or is it worth nothing now?
I gotta, yeah.
So that's kind of a bummer. That had the writers from Inside Out and Tangled, and it also had the musical songwriting team from Frozen.
Right.
So right now, with them taking that off the boards, the only thing they really have on their table then is Ralph and Frozen 2. And then we'll find out about whatever it is that's going to be replacing Gigantic for 2020. So
that sucks.
Yeah, that wasn't on the docket. I actually just saw that right now as we were talking about the fire, and I decided to go ahead and chime in with that as a breaking news. All right, so as you guys usually know that we usually did record on Tuesdays, so that means yesterday was Monday, so that means yesterday was Monday Night Football, so that means yesterday was Star Wars!
Oh, I was going to sing, Are You Ready for Some Football?
Yes. Well, I mean, not anymore, but...
I heard it was a baseball score at halftime.
Yeah, I wasn't watching the game because I don't have ESPN anymore. But yeah, 3-2.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of crap is that? A field goal and a safety?
Yeah,
you know how rare safeties are. I mean, if you don't know anything about football, you don't know how rare safeties are. A safety is rarer than a grand slam.
No, there's more grand slams probably than a safety.
Well, that's what I mean. I said it's rarer than a safety is rarer than a grand slam.
Okay,
it's rarer than other stuff that doesn't happen. It never happens.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Star Wars. We got the announcement on, I believe, Sunday. I mean, of course, it's been rumored. Mark Hamill let it slip a few weeks ago, but everybody kept doing diversions, saying, "Oh, maybe it's the Monday after." But we got the announcement that it would be on, once again, just like 2 years ago, we got the announcement it would be on Monday Night Football. And of course, you had the usual whining and moaning and the having to go back and remind these people, okay, this is about the time that halftime is, because apparently none of them remembered from 2 years ago that what time halftime is. And then, so had all that going on. And then, once again, yesterday afternoon, they released the poster. What do you think about the poster?
I really haven't looked at it.
There's a lot of red.
Yeah.
A lot of red.
I mean, I've seen some of it, but haven't really studied it.
A lot of people mentioned that when they first glanced at the poster, Luke Skywalker, who's at the top, he looks like a porg when you first glance at it. Looks like a giant porg at the top with a hood on.
That's funny. And
then other people have commented that Poe is actually on the dark side of the poster, but I think they just ran out of room for him. So he's just hanging out with the bad guys. I actually saw a IMAX display. I don't know where it's at, but it's a big, huge IMAX. It's a 2-sided IMAX display, and it has one side has all light side, and the other side's all dark side. Luke is on both of them, so that's very interesting. He's looking all without his hood and stuff, and just kind of standing there looking all light in the light side, but on the dark side, he's got his dark hood and looking all brooding and stuff. But yeah, so we got the poster. The poster's pretty cool. It's not one of the better posters, I would say. I've definitely been a lot better ones. But then, of course, after that, it was just a countdown to... first of all, once again, the tickets were announced that they were going to be on sale. They did that thing again where they tell you that the ticket's going to go on sale after the trailer. Of course, none of that really happened. I think if you were waiting actually at the theater, they were doing that thing again. They did the thing again at Downtown Disney where they showed the trailer on a big screen over by the theater.
Right, yeah.
That the same thing they did for Force Awakens. And I know over there at the AMC that they weren't allowing you to order tickets until after the trailer had aired, which is stupid because you could just have been standing there and have ordered tickets already from the same theater without having to go to the theater. So it's kind of stupid. But just real quick, let me talk about tickets before we get to the trailer awesomeness. The tickets did go on sale. I'm sure quite a few places have sold out already. Did you get tickets?
Yes.
For Ontario Mills?
No, I'm going to Riverside.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. AMC?
Yep.
Cool. Thursday night?
Yep.
Right on. All right. So it was announced on StarWars.com before tickets went on sale. It gave a complete listing of all of the events and giveaways and all that cool stuff. And it actually that listing has been updated. So if you guys saw that listing retweeted anywhere or posted anywhere on Facebook, make sure you guys look at that again because it has been updated with some stuff, which I will let you know. First of all, you got your opening night events. If none of those have sold out already, and you guys have a chance to get those, on Thursday, December 14th, you can be among the first to see the film by attending one of the opening night fan events. Now, these really pissed me off because I went on there and I was kind of interested in that. Those are the ones that allow you to see. We talked about the Thor one a few weeks ago, where you could see it at 6 p.m. instead of everybody else at 7 p.m. You get lanyard. The Thor one, you got a coin. With the Star Wars one, you're going to get some collectible cards, and you get free popcorn and all that kind of stuff. The Thor one was $30. I'm like, okay, that's not too bad. The Star Wars one was $40. I'm like, okay, that's bullcrap. How are you going to charge $10 more? You're going to tell me that the collectible cards are worth $10 more than the coin? No, I don't think so. You're going to charge $10 more because it's Star Wars,
yes,
which is bullcrap. So I would have done it if it had been $30, like Thor was, but because of the fact that it was $10 more than Thor, I was like, I'm not going to do it just out of the principle of it because that makes me mad that they charge that much more. So I was kind of bummed, though, because I wanted to see it in the Dolby, and the first showing, which is the 6 o'clock one for the fan event, is the Dolby. So I had to wait until 9:45 to see Star Wars. So
I'm going at 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Well,
we'll be in the theater at the same time.
Pretty much. But yeah, so I definitely won't be one of the first people to see Star Wars, but that's fine. I'd rather wait and see it in the Dolby than see it the first showing like in IMAX or 3D or something. So it's all good. But also, so yeah, on the opening night event, they will also be having a Last Jedi double feature where you can see Force Awakens and Last Jedi. Now, those are, I know a lot of AMCs have it, but it's not at every AMC. My AMC didn't even have it, which is kind of weird. And then they're also, I don't know what theaters are doing this, but some theaters are doing a Star Wars marathon where they're doing all 8 movies.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's crazy. I might consider doing that with 9, because then you got a complete saga.
Right.
Complete 9 movies. But yeah, I mean, we've talked about in the past about like the Marvel ones and stuff like that. It's like, geez, 9 movies, 8 movies. That's a lot. But if anybody out there is going to be going to any of the double features or the opening night fan events, or if you're going to be doing the marathon, let us know, mousepire@gmail.com. And then make sure you guys let us know how that goes for you. Of course, all those premium events will get collectible cards, concession offer. And like I said, the opening night fan event does start at 6 o'clock. Now, once again, you're going to be doing the Star Wars Sundays with IMAX.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
That started with Force Awakens, and then they also, I believe they had it with, they did it with Rogue One too, right? They had the posters, right?
Yes. And
those will be the Sundays, every Sunday from December 17th through January 7th, which I believe is that 4 Sundays or 5 Sundays, I don't know. I know with Force Awakens it was 4 Sundays, and I think they did 5 posters, I believe, with Rogue One. I don't remember. But every Sunday from December 17th to January 7th, you purchase a ticket to see Star Wars The Last Jedi in IMAX at AMC. You will receive the exclusive print from artist Dan Mumford, who is the same one who did all the other posters. There'll be a new poster each week. And one of the updates that they have now have the picture of the first poster.
Oh,
which,
yeah, I saw that one.
Has Rey training in the background with Luke kind of standing all pensive in the front. So that's pretty cool. I wanted to try and get one of those, but I never did get over on a Sunday to see that. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see this year because there's all kinds of stuff going on. Because once again at Regal, they will be doing the IMAX A Regal exclusive collectible tickets again, which they started with on Rogue One, and I was actually able to get all 3 of the tickets. The third one I had to buy on eBay, but for like $5. But the other 2 we actually went to the movies, but they will be doing that again. The thing is that this time they're only doing it on Saturdays. Now, last time they did the first ticket was on the Thursday, and then the next ticket was on Saturday and Saturday. But this time they're just doing the Saturdays. So from Saturday, December 16th to December 30th, first 500 guests to experience Star Wars The Last Jedi in IMAX at Regal will receive the exclusive collectible ticket. And they have revealed the first ticket already, which has scary Luke in the background with Rey in the front with her staff. It's pretty cool. And once again, that's Regal, and that also includes Edwards, most Edwards, because most Edwards now are connected with Regal. So if you wanted to get one of those, you can go to your Edwards over there in Ontario Mills. On Fandango, this is a new one. Each fan who buys Star Wars The Last Jedi tickets through Fandango will receive a complimentary Star Wars The Last Jedi poster from Fandango Fan Shop while supplies last. You can also order Star Wars The Last Jedi Fandango gift cards and Star Wars gear and collectibles at the FandangoFanshop.com. Cinemark theaters for a limited time. Connections loyalty members can purchase a Star Wars The Last Jedi Real D 3D ticket to unlock a free pair of 3D Star Wars sunglasses, or not sunglasses, glasses, 3D Star Wars glasses. Once again, Adam is doing the promotion where if you purchase Last Jedi movie tickets through Adam, you will be able to buy official Star Wars merchandise in the same transaction. So hopefully everybody gets their tickets or is going to get their tickets or whatever, and everybody's all lined up for that. And once again, if you guys, just a little promotion for somebody else, that if you guys don't know what you guys want to do for opening day of Star Wars The Last Jedi, and you guys don't mind and don't have if you guys have a lot of time on your hands and you don't mind standing in line, you guys could do liningup.net, where you join in on the line over there at the Chinese Theater. I believe it's $35, and all you got to do is do 6 hours, and you have to do 6 hours at least in line per person. But proceeds do go to the Starlight Foundation, I believe, for that. But you're basically part of the official line at the Chinese Theater for the first showing. And just a reminder that the advantages of that are always the possibility that, like 2 years ago at Force Awakens, those that were in the liningup.net line were invited in by J.J. Abrams into the premiere. So just a reminder of the advantages of that. All right, so that's all the nitty-gritty out of the way. Without further ado, here is the trailer. I'm sure everybody has heard and seen it already. Hey, but what's an extra time just being able to listen to the awesomeness and the violins?
When I found you, I saw raw, untamed power. And beyond that, something truly special.
Something inside me has always been there. But now it's awake. And I need help.
its raw strength only once before. It didn't scare me enough then. It does now.
Let the past die. Kill it. If you have to. That's the only way to become what you were meant to be.
We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down. This is not going to go the way you think. Fulfill your destiny.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
Yeah.
Yes. Exciting.
Yeah, so cool. Thoughts?
Oh, come on. You know my thoughts.
It's cool.
It's cool. Can't wait to
Cool.
see it.
Music?
I like the music.
Violins?
Yeah.
No sex in your violins.
I was watching something this morning, and they were talking about the trailer, and first thing they said was the awesome score, just on the trailer. So, and these are just people who just report news, don't really talk about things like that. So, obviously, if they notice the score on just a trailer, then it's pretty incredible.
Yep. A whole lot of we'll have to see if there's a whole lot of misdirection going on in that trailer, or if we just supposed to take it at face value. We shall see. 2 months from this Saturday.
Yay! Let's start the countdown.
I don't have.
There's an app for that.
Yeah. You seen DuckTales yet?
No,
You're fired.
I saw the first one.
Well, I would hope so. It was played for 24 hours straight. If you had missed it, that would have been pretty bad.
Okay, I saw the first one twice.
Okay. Well, that's good. So you haven't seen any of the other ones then?
No, I don't know when they come on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They come out actually at 4 a.m. So you guys should really have no excuse for not seeing it.
I don't know when it comes on. I told you.
Because I think when it records for me is 4 a.m. on Saturday or something like that. So in other words, Friday night for you.
Oh, okay.
But I'll have to check and let you know if it is actually at early in the morning. There's really no excuse for you to be able to see it. So we were talking about DuckTales leading up to everything. We were naming the voices and all that, and I had highlighted that there was a conspicuous name that had been that was missing of who they hadn't said was going to be doing the voice.
Right.
Do you remember who that was?
Of that one lady.
Yes, Magica.
Yeah, her.
Yes, they had not announced who was going to be playing Magica Dispel, and it was obviously, I said, well, it's obvious that they're not going to not have her.
Right.
Because that would be stupid. I mean, she's original to the comic book. She's obviously was the number one villain. I mean, she's like Scrooge's Joker.
There you go.
Or Lex Luthor. So, there was no way that she wasn't going to be in it. Well, we got a tease of her not this last Saturday's episode, but the week before. We got a tease of her, and then we got a full-on shadow crazy Magica this time, and we know who's doing her voice, and it's awesome because it is Catherine Tate, who played Donna on Doctor Who, reuniting with David Tennant, this time as enemies. So that's really cool. But yes, so we do have Magica. Magica is starting to make a sort of appearance, like I said, as a shadow. We will see how that will play out. Hopefully you will get to see some of those.
I'm going to try.
If not, maybe they'll have a marathon or something.
Yeah, I have to catch up.
You got to catch up. You got to catch up before, because I don't know if you're gonna try and watch Big Hero 6 at all, because that starts next month.
Oh,
Big Hero 6 animated series starts next month.
Right. La, 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 la.
Yes. I don't know if I'm not going to play them on here because there's too much visual. It's mostly visual gags, so it's kind of pointless to play it on the podcast. But I don't know if you guys have all seen those little bumpers that Disney released with Haunted Mansion and DuckTales, and then when there was Hatbox Ghost with interacting with Baymax. They're really funny little shorts. If you guys haven't had a chance to see them, make sure you guys go check those out.
It was funny. I liked it. The only one I saw was a Baymax one. I didn't know it was a DuckTales one until Anthony told me today and showed me, and it was really cool.
And then I believe there's a third one for that show, Star versus the Forces of Evil. I believe that's what it's called.
Okay, if you say.
So I believe that there's a third one for that show. I don't watch that show, so I haven't actively tried to look for it. If any of you out there are fans of that show, you guys should probably look for that one too. It's probably pretty funny.
It's probably
pretty funny. So, yeah, once again, if you guys aren't watching DuckTales, you guys need to be watching that because it has been fantastic. What's his face? Gladstone is going to be on the next episode.
Oh, okay.
You know, Scrooge's...
yeah, that one guy.
Yeah, cousin or
with the kilt.
something. What?
With the kilt. No,
not the kilt.
Oh.
You're thinking of Glumgold.
Oh, yeah.
Glumgold's already been on there several times.
Yeah,
he looks funny. He's with his... Yeah, he's in the... You saw him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Glad's...
they start with G's.
Yeah, they do.
That was close.
But yeah, I've been liking it so far. I've been looking forward to every episode. If you guys are out there aren't watching that, you guys don't know what you're missing. You guys need to check that out. Good stuff.
4:00 Saturday morning.
Yeah. Just look for it. Just do a search for it and find out when it's playing. I just have it set to record at the earliest possible time, so that for some reason is super early Saturday morning. I don't know why, but woo.
Yeah.
All right, just a little note that for months now, Disney has been teasing all of the features of their Marvel Day at Sea, which will be starting. The first one is launches this Saturday. So anybody who out there that might be going on that, make sure you guys let us know. mousepire@gmail.com. We want to know if you guys went on that or not. But they did reveal that there will be an incredibly exciting battle at sea between the good and the bad guys, the heroes and the villains, on the deck for that's like the grand finale of the Marvel Day at Sea.
Hopefully the deck's not wet and they don't slip.
Or maybe somebody dropped a banana. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
They better swab it.
You swab the deck.
So yeah, the long wait for Marvel Day at Sea has ended. That will be happening this Saturday. Launching this Saturday is the first Marvel Day at Sea. So, you can look forward to Disney Twitter probably tweeting out 1,000 photos.
Exactly.
When that starts
flooding.
They'll be flooding, and Diggs and I will be getting notifications up the wazoo.
Exactly.
When that happens, kind of like tonight with the I have notifications from Marvel, and tonight was the Thor Ragnarok premiere, and there was a lot of they were spamming from that. So yeah, now we got Star Wars Day at Sea and Marvel Day at Sea that is going on.
You think?
Moving on. I wanted to just make a comment about the Star Wars trailer. I just wanted to comment on how many times they say raw.
I didn't know.
They like using the word raw.
Oh, really?
Yeah, talking about the Force. It's really interesting because you've never really heard them use that term with the Force before.
Yeah.
And they say it so many times that it's like as if, because Snoke says it in his first spiel, talking about how raw they were, whoever he's talking to. And then Luke mentions raw Force. And I'm just like, well,
I didn't even catch that.
They're making a big call out on the whole raw thing.
Maybe it's from Monday night.
That's what I was thinking.
It's a Monday night thing.
Yeah, Monday night. Maybe John Cena's going to show up.
You never know.
Kylo Ren's going to be like, he can't see him. Can't see John Cena.
Speaking of John, Jonathan Sky is a magician, and he's going to be performing over in downtown Disney at the Jazz Kitchen. He actually sent me a little message asking me if I could basically promote his show that's coming up. And I said, sure, why not? So, yeah, he's going to be performing at the Jazz Kitchen doing some parlor tricks. And it's going to be on Saturdays, on 2 Saturdays, which is October 14th and 21st. And his show is going to start at 11 a.m., so it's an a.m. show. Got to be there early. But you know what? You know what happens when you show up to a restaurant early? There's a brunch buffet.
Ooh.
Now, this is a brunch buffet and a magic show. You can't go wrong with that. Just hopefully you're the one that's making your food disappear. So yeah, brunch buffet and magic show featuring Jonathan Sky. And of course, you do have to pay for this. And the
Skywalker?
No.
Oh, okay.
General admission is $60. And children from 3 to 12 are $35. And they're saying there's plus service charge and tax. But let's go over this little buffet menu they have here. You have Bananas Foster's French toast, crispy chicken tenders, scrambled eggs, bacon and potatoes. You have some breakfast pastries, assorted fruit, caprese salad, Creole Caesar salad, gumbo yaya, pasta jambalaya, and you do get unlimited soft drinks, hot tea, iced tea, and coffee. Now, if you are interested in this and you want to go ahead and reserve your ticket, you're going to want to call 714-563-7261. That is the Jazz Kitchen sales office. They are open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. But, of course, if you're there, you can probably go ahead and go over there and get your tickets ahead of time. And, yeah, this is downtown Disney. And when you do make your call, you do have to have your credit card so they can take your reservation. And they do require a 48 hours of notice if you plan to cancel. And if you do not show up and you don't cancel, they will charge your credit card $25. So make sure if you guys do get your tickets, but then you have to cancel, call 48 hours ahead of time. One more time, call 714-563-7261 to attend this awesome brunch buffet and magic show featuring Jonathan Sky over at the Ralph Bremen's Jazz Kitchen. Sounds pretty cool. All right, so earlier I mentioned the fact that I went to Wendy's, and you hear these employees wanting $15 an hour to cook you a burger, but they can't seem to get what you want right. Now, they have what is called a giant bacon junior cheeseburger. You seen that commercial?
No.
Okay. Well, basically the commercial is like, how you calling it a giant with this junior, type of thing. It's kind of a funny commercial.
Okay.
So anyway, I went over there yesterday and then I saw it. I said, oh yeah, they have this thing now. I'm going to try it. And I order it and I go, yeah, I want to get this giant junior bacon cheeseburger. And then she goes, okay, what kind of sauce do you want for your chicken nuggets? I said, I don't want chicken nuggets. Can I just get fries? And then she says, no, it comes with chicken nuggets. And I was like, all right, well, all I want is this burger, fries, and a drink. Don't know how she couldn't comprehend that I did not want chicken nuggets. Because when she went and redid the order, she says, okay, blah, 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 blah. What kind of drink, blah, 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 blah. And then she told me how much it was. I paid. And I went to go sit down. And on my receipt, it said, giant junior bacon cheeseburger, small fries. It said, chicken nuggets and a drink. I was just like, didn't I just say I didn't want chicken nuggets? I didn't understand how she couldn't comprehend, hey, I want a burger, fries, and a drink. I don't give a rat's ass about your nuggets. Don't know how, I understand they have a combo that you get the burger, chicken nuggets, fries, and a drink for $5. Okay? I don't want that. Just give me the damn burger, fries, and a drink. I guess they can't do that because it's a combo. They can't just make a simple order of a burger and a fries and a drink without trying to give me a combo. You know what I'm trying to say? So, anyway, I got my order and I noticed that There was no chicken nuggets with the order, but they gave me large fries instead. I guess to compensate from small fries to chicken nuggets. They didn't ask to do that. I just wanted fries and drink. Anyway, yeah. So these people want $15 an hour, but they can't get an order right. I just really made me mad, and yeah. So yeah, good old Wendy's employees. Yeah, they do a good job of not listening.
They should get together with Taco Bell employees then, because Taco Bell employees famously don't know what they're doing.
And I've never ever had problems with them before. All right, so real quick, I'm going to catch you up on some refurbs that are going on in the parks right now. We have Thunder Mountain Railroad. It's closed through October 19th, so it will reopen on October 20th. And we finally got a date on the opening of the River Bell Terrace, which will reopen on November 20th. So for all you fans of the River Bell, you can look forward on going back to there and having some fat time. Also, upcoming refurbs for Disneyland It's a Small World will be closed from October 29th through November 8th, reopening on November 9th for the great Christmas time in the parks. Can't wait for that. And over at Disney California Adventure Park, Goofy Sky School has been closed since like a long time ago. And I keep getting questions, what's going on and why are they closed and blah, 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 blah. I never thought that Goofy Sky School was such a popular ride that would cause so many questions and why is it closed and stuff like that. But you know what? I went over there on Saturday and I saw there were some cranes over there. So to me, it looks like they're basically maybe throwing in some new tracks on the ride. I'm not sure because I really haven't been there during the day or like during the week to see any work going on. But if there's cranes over there, then they're taking some heavy stuff out of there. So I'm going to guess they're putting some new tracks on the ride. So, hey, you know, that hasn't been done forever. I don't remember last time Goofy Sky School has been closed through an extensive refurb to actually replace tracks or anything.
Was it done when it switched from Mulholland Madness?
I don't think so. I just think all they did is they did the retheming, they put the new things up. I don't think they even touched tracks or anything. So that's my guess is why it's been closed that long. Because, hey.
When did it close?
It closed like in maybe August. So, yeah, basically that's what I think they're doing is putting in new tracks. Because, like I said, that ride's been there forever. And
Is it all scrimmed off or can you see it?
It's not scrimmed, just the wall up in front like usual. So
but just in front of the bottom. I mean,
the
whole thing's not covered.
No.
Because you would think you would see if they were replacing track or something.
Yeah,
or
but I noticed there's a crane there. So why would a crane be there and take some heavy equipment out, right? So
right.
So, I mean, like I said, I haven't been there during the week in the daytime to see what's going on, but I think that's what they're doing. For all of those who are, asking when it's going to reopen and blah, 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 it will reopen on December 22nd. So you have that to look forward to right before Christmas. Now, you would think they would reopen next year if it could be that long, but I don't know.
Well, they want to get it open for those 2 weeks.
The 2 weeks that you can't go.
Yeah, the 2 weeks that and that everybody can't go except for Plus.
And the ones who can't go are probably the ones that are complaining why it's closed.
Probably.
So yeah, that's what's going.
Michael.
Exactly. That's what's going on over there. Don't forget, all this is subject to change without notice. This is just what we have that's on the schedule right now. So hey, you'll have some things to look forward to, especially the reopening of the River Bell, which will open on November 20th and get some more fat times on. I'm actually wondering what they're doing over there. I think that most of it has to do with seating. Maybe they're redoing their seating because they have those dining meals over there, things like that. They might be doing a refurb on the inside, maybe changing the cafeteria style that it was before. I don't know. I'm just thinking of what they could be doing that's taking this long for them to get to. So anyway, that's what's going on, refurbs. Things to look forward to.
Yeah, that'd be crazy if they took it back to how it was originally.
But, they have the screen up that you can't see inside, so you don't know what they're doing. But that tells me maybe they're moving. You know what? You know how you sit inside and there's that thing in the middle? In the way?
Yeah.
Maybe they're taking that out.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
to make more room for seating.
Right.
Just a thought, people. It's not anything that's confirmed, just something I was thinking. All right, so it's time for stupid questions. This is Anthony's favorite part of the show.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so here's one that I came across yesterday. Are there any members of Club 33 on here? It's a long shot, but I've been dreaming of going inside since I first heard of it like 5 years ago. I don't need to eat. I just want to look inside and maybe purchase a few things for my birthday. Have to add it's the birthday thing to try to get some more sympathy. So anyway, I know a lot of Club 33 members don't actually want people to know they're members because of this reason, especially in Facebook groups, because that's the first thing that they're going to be going to is, hey, can you get me into the club and blah, 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 and use every sad story there is because, oh, my mom that lives in Arizona is coming here. And this is her first time she's ever been able to go here and she wants to see it and blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
And?
Exactly. So, yeah,
that's the Club 33 is probably the only thing worse than being a cast member is being a member of Club 33 as far as being hounded for favors, let's just say. I guess, a lot of the cast members probably aren't very happy about the changes they made to the sign-in policy, but at the same time, a lot of them have to be kind of like grateful because it gives them more of an excuse to turn down people trying to get sign-ins.
I just want to say real quick that if you guys been listening for a long time, you know that I had my birthday party 2 years ago in Club 33. And the reason I was able to get in there because a friend that I've known since high school is a member. Well, I can definitely say in these 2 years, I've never asked him to go back in there. I don't ask him to, take my friend in there or basically, can you take this person in there? I don't do that, because I think, of course that's rude. And even though he is a friend that I've known a long time, I don't ask him, hey, can you take me in? Hey, can you take me in? Hey, can you take me in? I don't do that. I know for a fact that he said, hey, anytime you want to go, you want to have lunch, just let me know and I'll, make your reservation. And that's cool. But I don't, basically I don't take advantage of that.
Save it up and make it worth it.
Yes, I agree. Save it up and make it worth it. All right, one more real quick. This is not a question, but this person just wanted to vent on this page, and they basically turned off the comments, so I couldn't make my comment. So I'm going to make it here. Why would a mom tell her kids that they should be grateful and thankful for coming to the parks today? These 4 kids do not look older than 5. I may be over-analyzing it as much to the point of therapy they may need as adults. Yes, I get it, but I know there are other ways of talking about being grateful and thankful about special family trips. Maybe my thoughts on this is too much. I hope they have a magical day. Now, my comment to this is, why does the mom have to tell her kid they should be grateful and thankful? That's because the mother does not want them to turn out like the Kardashians.
Yeah, I mean, Disneyland's a privilege. Too many entitled people already at Disneyland. They're called pass holders. Without kids acting like they're entitled to be there. I mean, if they're well behaved and everything, that's fine. But I mean, our time at Disneyland would be a lot better if it wasn't for the misbehaving children.
Right.
Then we wouldn't have to have so many strollers.
Taking up good picture views.
Exactly. Can't take pictures of nothing. I just want to say, yeah, I mean, everything should be considered a privilege, especially when you're a child. And I mean, I know when I was a kid, I mean, we weren't as lucky as you guys to be able to have passes and shit. But
didn't have a pass till high school.
But I mean, even then, I mean, like we were lucky to go to Disneyland once a year, if we even went that often. So I mean, yeah, kids are too entitled these days.
When I'm there, and I actually see a parent telling their kids something like that, or you need to behave, or you're lucky to be here, something like that, then I like that. They're doing their job. They're being a parent. They're telling them, hey, we don't get to come here a lot. And just like Anthony says, hey, if you're there lucky to go once a year, then, you should be thankful and grateful for that. But yeah, there is a lot of parents out there who don't even know how to control their kids, and they let them get away with everything. And yeah, then they become Kardashians.
Yeah. And I'll just say one more thing. Just to quote George Lopez, then don't go. Don't go. Everybody will have fun without you.
Exactly.
And you should be happy you don't have to go to a Dodger game in the glove compartment.
All right, don't forget to go head over to our YouTube channel and check out our podcast. You can actually listen to our podcast on YouTube. There's a lot of people who actually ask me, hey, can you put the podcast on YouTube? Because they can't figure out how to do Stitcher. Well, I say, well, that's why you shouldn't have an Android. So anyway, yeah, head over to YouTube and you can check out our podcast there. They go up. We try to get them up by Saturday, sometimes Sunday. It depends because Tim the Tech actually uploads the podcast to the channel, and sometimes he has to work doing his tech stuff. So as soon as he gets home from that, he tries to upload as soon as he can. So head over to YouTube, and don't forget to hit subscribe, because when you subscribe, then you'll know when a podcast goes up. So yeah, head over there, subscribe to the channel, and you can listen to our podcast as easy as that. Screw Stitcher. You know what? I don't like Stitcher. I don't understand why it takes Stitcher so long for it to upload our podcast. This time it took 6 hours, 6 or 7 hours. Usually it takes 2 hours. I don't even know why.
I quit putting the Stitcher.
I saw that. Yeah,
I've been putting that ever since the YouTube since you've been doing the YouTube.
Yeah,
because I got tired of having to update every single time. The iTunes link is exactly the same.
That just takes you to the channel.
It just takes you to the channel, and there's no need to have But with the Stitcher, you had to update the link every single week because the link to each individual episode was different. And I don't want to have to do that. I already have to update the Libsyn one every week. I only want to have to update one thing, and the podcast just takes you to the channel, and the iTunes just takes you to the iTunes one. Just takes you to the iTunes. So
I don't understand. It's pissing me off. It's taking too long.
I mean, if they're listening on Stitcher, they're listening on Stitcher, and they know what to do. If they're not listening on Stitcher, then they're probably already listening on iTunes or on YouTube, or something else. So
but my point is, iTunes, I upload the episode, and boom, it's there in a couple of minutes. But for some reason, Stitcher takes forever, and that 6 hours or whatever it took, that's when it actually uploaded to Stitcher, and that's when whoever listens to us on Stitcher and subscribed, that's when they got the notification 6 hours later than if you were on iTunes and you got, boom, notified
Whoa.
now that you the podcast is up. So anyway, I don't like Stitcher, but I know there's people who listens to us on Stitcher. So.
Well, I mean, as long as it doesn't cost anything extra to put on Stitcher, and as long as it's not requiring too much extra effort on your part to put on Stitcher.
The only effort is me waiting for it to come up so I can post it on Facebook and all that kind of stuff.
I would just not even bother.
Yeah, maybe that's the next thing I will do. But yeah,
like I said, just do like me and just post the Libsyn, the iTunes, and the YouTube link.
Yeah, so you guys just go to YouTube. If you guys don't have iTunes, head over to YouTube and listen to there when we can.
Or just listen to the direct link.
Yeah, there you go.
It's always there.
Libsyn. Check that link out. I'll take you right to the podcast, and you can listen there from your computer and your phone. That's all I got to say about that.
Or your TV.
There you go. All right. Also, don't forget to help support the podcast. Head over to patreon.com/MousePIRE. Any amount will do. Become a Patreon just like Fancy Nancy did. Scott, Fernando, Xavier Hubbard, and Stephanie. They are all part of our Patreon family, and we appreciate the amount they give. So, hey, any amount will do. Trust me.
And I have an announcement that I just wanted to, we talked kind of, maybe alluded to it last week, but I've actually decided that next person who pledges, gives us $10 on Patreon gets the Disney Parks Blog shirt.
Oh, there you go. It's a size large, right?
It is a size large Disney Parks Blog shirt. Next person who gives us $10 or more on Patreon gets the shirt.
Good deal.
You know what's not raw?
What?
The mail.
That's true. It's pretty fresh. Chicka fresh. Oh, wait, he's not here.
No.
He said what did he say? I don't think I'll be able to make it. So I thought that was a possibility he might.
Well, we're still not done.
against the fact that it's either I don't think I can make it or I can't make it.
Well, I mean, at least it leaves it open for next week.
Or something. All right, so yeah, let's get to the mail. Our first email comes from Sydney. And
Woohoo.
she was just checking in on us. She says, "Hey guys, I hope you are all safe. I just heard about the fire near Anaheim. Stay safe. Diggs, glad you had fun at the Halloween party. Sounds like it was really cool. All of the Halloween treats Anthony got to try sound so yummy. Lucky." Oh, but I did email her back right after I got this, let her know that we were fine, that we weren't anywhere near the fire. So yeah, we're good. We're good, but we appreciate you checking in on us. Thank you for your email, Sydney.
I think it's time for Sydney to get a nickname.
Okay.
And I know she's a she, but I'm going to go with Psycho Sid.
Okay.
Because I dig it.
Okay.
Because only the other thing I could think of was Sydney Opera House.
That's true. All right. Well, thank you for your email, Psycho Sid. All right. Our next email is from a newly named Fancy Nancy. She got her nickname, and her subject line is Halloweeny.
Whoa.
She says, "Hi, everyone. I was so glad to see Diggs and Shadow at the Mickey's Halloween party. I actually had time to talk and chat. Here are some of my thoughts about the party. All right. First thing is tortas.
Ooh.
We got to the park right when it opened at 3 p.m. So we were able to eat that new torta in Disneyland.
Oh, that when they're allowed to come in early. Okay.
Yes.
I was like, what? When it opens at 3 p.m.?
When the party starts for them.
Okay, I got it.
It was really good. The bread wasn't as soft as I like, but the insides were really tasty, especially since they also put refried beans in it. Did you get a chance to try it?"
No. Ooh, she's talking about the barbacoa.
Yes.
Torta.
No. Nancy, I would just get the barbacoa and that's it. You know, the torta, the barbacoa, and that's it. I wouldn't get beans or anything. Actually, the beans are really good.
I was going to say, what's wrong with the beans?
I don't like beans inside of stuff. I like to dip something in beans and eat it.
No, I mean, that's part of a torta, but yeah.
Yeah, but old school like us, you know, we get a tortilla, we
I know, I
dip
do
it
the
in
same,
that, and that's what I like to do. I don't like beans. They have to be smashed. You know, I won't eat the bean. If I eat in it and there's a bean in my mouth, I spit it out because I don't like that. It's just nasty.
Ew, if you get refried beans that are like that, that's somebody screwing up big time.
There's places that actually don't have the bean.
Ew.
They're not all smashed because you actually have to smash it.
Right.
All right. Candy. Matthew was raking in Candy because they really liked his costume. The cast member who liked his costume would give him more than the allotted amount. We also tried to start getting extra of the Swedish fish. So after they already dumped candy in our bags, we would ask for Swedish fish.
I can't believe they had Swedish fish this year and I wasn't there. That's bullcrap.
She said, and they would give it to us. So she basically said she sort of felt bad that she was getting more than everyone else, but not enough to stop me from asking for extra piece. I know, ghetto. As long as she didn't have a pillowcase. DCA, we finally got on Guardians of the Galaxy. Loved it, but it scared me more than Tower. Also, Ghirardelli was passing out pumpkin spice caramel.
Ooh.
Ew. I did not like it. Exactly. Did you try it? No, if I found out it was pumpkin spice, I wouldn't try it at all. I don't like pumpkin. Headless Horseman. What do you think about the people walking with the Headless Horseman? I didn't think it was needed. Well, I don't know if you listened to last week's episode. We actually explained that was Ichabod Crane. If you ever seen the cartoon, you would know about Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman. So
was that it was just him walking with
it was him and two people. I showed the picture.
Those pictures you showed me were supposed to be Ichabod Crane, right?
Yeah.
The one I said, the guy I looked like he said, "Oh, I found a penny."
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's part of.
Who were the other guys?
I don't know. Whoever was with Ichabod looking for his penny.
So it wasn't anybody there wasn't Brom Bones or it was just random dudes.
It was two random dudes because they're both dressed the same. I believe.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that was part of the story.
Ichabod and his twins.
Yeah. Tweedo don't and Tweedo didn't. Parade. You forgot the lady who told us to sit down. I'm glad you were there. Matthew was so nervous. Bromance. I think Matthew was having a bromance with Shadow. I imagine that happens a lot. I'm glad we were able to hang out. Thanks for the inside scoop. Very interesting. All right, so we were standing there waiting for the parade, and there was people sitting over there on the, we're in the Small World Plaza, and we were on the other side, not where the plaza, rises up top. So we're on the other side, sitting right there.
Oh, where the planners are.
Yeah, we're just chilling, and this lady comes up. Can you guys sit when the parade starts? And blah 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 blah. And because they were sitting down over there, and I was like, I'm not sitting.
That's not how it works.
I mean, the rule is you have to sit if you are on the front row, waiting for the parade.
Right.
If you stand behind the front row, you can stand there. Or if you're behind the front row, you can stand there. You do not have to sit. So I said, no. Anyway, we're by the trash cans, and we're behind the trash cans. So I'm like, I'm not sitting down. Letting you know now. But, yeah, they were just too lazy. They expected they would be able to sit there and watch the parade and didn't want anyone in front of us. They could have moved somewhere else, as far as I'm concerned, yeah.
Stupid.
All right, well, thank you for your email, Fancy
Look like
Nancy.
a beach whale trying to get up.
Exactly. All right, once again, thanks for your email, Fancy Nancy. And I was really happy that I got to see you and hang out, and it was pretty cool. Her son was the Day of the Dead people. It was pretty cool. Good makeup.
Cool. Muertos.
All right, next email is from Dan the Man. Subject line, Star Wars and Disney.
Hey, we miss you, Dan. Hopefully when you have some time off or a holiday or something, you can come over and be on the podcast.
Yeah. Hey, guys, so I will be able to get to the parks this weekend. Send me a message and let me know what day is good. I'm thinking Saturday because there was no party that night, and I haven't even seen the Great Pumpkin. I mean, the Big Mickey Pumpkin. Star Wars trailer finally dropped, and though I'm sure you talked about it, I can't say I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Question: do you think the next AP popcorn bucket will have a turkey leg on it? No, I'm kidding. Do you think we will get any special event or merch for episode 8? Hope to catch some of you this weekend. Dan the Man out.
I'm sure we'll get something.
Yeah.
I mean, because last time, it's hard to say, because last time everything kicked off with Season of the Force was all that stuff kicked off, and it was kind of, at the same time as the hype leading up to Force Awakens. So it was like all together. But this time, without a Season of the Force, I mean, they might do a sipper or a popcorn bucket. It's really hard to say. They didn't do a popcorn bucket last time. They just did they had the TIE Fighter popcorn bucket, and then they had the BB-8 sipper. So who knows what they might have, if they have anything, without doing a in-park promotion. They may just do a couple things. It's really hard to predict that, because remember last year they didn't do anything for Rogue One when I thought that it was a perfect opportunity to do a Death Star popcorn bucket. Or sipper. Or anything.
What he said.
I'd like to think that at some point our chances of getting a Rey character in the park they're totally dropping the ball on that.
Yeah. Well, she could share space with Chewbacca.
They've just done Big Head Kylo Ren, and that's it. They haven't done anything else really to tie in with the new movies.
Have you seen Jake the Droid?
I've seen pictures of Jake the Droid. I've seen there's signs at some of the stands, like the popcorn stand and stuff, that says we don't serve droids here.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, Rebecca saw signs on some of the popcorn stands and churro stands and stuff. I want to get pictures of them, but yeah, it says we don't serve droids here.
That's funny, because I seen one that says no droids beyond this point.
Well, where was that?
I don't know where. I just saw the sign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's funny.
All right, thank you for your email, Dan the Man. Appreciate that.
Oh, and I didn't know the droid had a name.
That's what I've been saying is Jake.
Jake, huh?
He's not from State Farm, though.
Okay. No relation.
No. All right, next email is from Michael the Mail Guy.
I know him.
Michael the Mail Guy here. Nothing much to say, but this Sunday I will be at Disneyland most of the day and night. Haunted Mansion fashion and Live in Our Hearts unofficial events. Find all the information at Disneyland is a big fan entertainment Facebook page.
Is that the one with the conga line?
No, that's a conga line. Hope to meet some listeners. All right, the Dirty Award goes to the Disney company for taking away more and more perks for cast members. They put up with a lot of shit, and to downgrade their Christmas ticket to only DCA, dirty. What's next? Give them a cast member button, water, and a recipe card? Well, you know what? You know why they're doing that? It gets too crowded over Disneyland at Christmas time.
What is he talking about?
I guess they're only going to be allowed to go to DCA for Christmas.
The family pass?
The cast members.
That's what I mean. The family pass, it's only going to be good for DCA.
I guess so.
How does he know that already?
I don't know. Whatever. Hey, they got to do what they got to do. All right, questions. Do you think Disney will bring props or model displays to Star Wars Launch Bay for the Christmas season or by the new movie?
I'm just throwing my arms up in the air because I've been saying for how long now? We've been saying, why don't they turn upstairs of Launch Bay into some sort of displays and stuff?
I think he's talking about the same stuff that we see right now on the bottom.
Oh.
You know how they put the Kylo Ren set?
He wants to know if it's going to rotate.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know about that either. Probably not.
You know how they say it's props from the movie, but it's not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about.
No, that probably will because, it did rotate from Force Awakens to Rogue One stuff. So that crap will probably rotate out. I don't know if you'll see anything new to replace Rey's speeder or anything like that.
I don't think so.
Probably not. But the stuff in the glass probably will change out. Because remember, the Rogue One stuff was actual props, supposedly. They just couldn't spell the placards right.
That stupid sign company they have.
Yeah, Bodhi and his Googles.
Yes.
So, we did get some supposed actual props from Rogue One the last time. So, hopefully, you won't just have there won't be just like a paper mache, Ray
that's
there.
what I was talking about.
A paper mache Ray there again. But, I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure they'll do something, but they're not going to do a whole lot. See, I thought I was talking about, like, he said model. I thought you were talking about, like, a model of Star Wars Land. Because, they have the model of Star Wars Land displayed in Florida.
Yeah.
In Hollywood Studios, right? I think it's at the animation building, or it's in there. It's in Launch Bay, I think.
Okay. I don't know where it is.
I don't know. I just know that they have it displayed somewhere. And
they have Toy Story, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They do. See, that's dropping the ball, man. They got all that space upstairs.
Yeah, you're right. They have
and they're not doing nothing with it.
They can put the model there and then block off spots that they don't want people to access. And yeah,
all you gotta do is just a little space right at the top of the stairs, right at the top of the stairs, and right outside the elevator.
Yeah,
just a little space with a model, some concept art on the wall. That's all we want. That's all we freaking want. We're not asking for a whole interactive walkthrough. Jeebus.
Why won't they do something about Path of the Jedi? Something else, please. Well, that's because they're waiting for Season of the Force to return next month. When the new movie is about to come out, you're going to have Season of the Force back at Tomorrowland. And, maybe they'll add something new to the Path of the Jedi. And, of course, we're getting new footage to Star Tours. So, hey, maybe you'll see something then. Season of the Force next month.
Sure.
Hey, those lights are still up there. No reason why they should be up there if it's not coming back.
True.
All right, last thing he says, Jungle Cruise will not come back this year, and I want to hear everyone's opinion about it's not coming back.
I thought we already did that last week.
We did.
Okay, bye.
All right, random question. Is the food better at DCA or Disneyland? I would say DCA, since they always have those food events going on and you have different types of foods.
Well, that depends. You can't Club 33 and...
No, you can't get in there.
Blue Bayou?
Blue Bayou is the same crap, though.
Yeah,
Not crap, but saying the same things you've seen over and over. Whereas at DCA, when they have the food festivals, you have all these new different types of foods. You have all the stuff going on for Coco right now. So, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I have to agree, I guess. I would have the hotel, but... Whitewater snacks, baby.
There you go. We need to get there, dude.
I know.
Now, Michael the Mail Guy's tip of the week.
All right, Michael's tip of the week. Winter is coming. Oh, he's a weatherman now. I'm a person that gets cold fast, so it's time for winter clothing. Night times are getting cold at the parks, and time to bring nighttime gear, and don't forget extra underwear.
Whoa.
If you want to escape the cold, the Grand Californian Hotel Fireplace is the best place to warm up. Well, you know what? I would have to say you better hurry up and get there because it's always crowded, especially when it's cold. There's too many people over there.
Now, I mean, in fairness, though, I will have to say that, though, and at the same time, I agree with that because not only can you get in there and you can get some warm up inside, but they will have their little table set up with their little serving their hot chocolate and hot cider and stuff over there. So you got some hot drinks to help you warm up.
If you don't mind the cold but love to feel the fire, go to the Disneyland Hotel and find the Fire Pit Lounge, which is right there by Trader Sam's. If all else fails...
Is that what that's called?
I guess so. If all else fails, go inside, someplace warm, like Lunch Bay.
I thought it was just a fireplace with some chairs next to it.
I don't know.
I didn't think it needed a name.
Maybe he named it.
Oh, okay, right on.
Get your jackets and gloves, short shorts for digs.
Whoa.
What the hell does that mean?
He wants you to put on some Larry Bird shorts.
Whoa.
Some Jack Tripper shorts. He wants you to come out and knock on his door.
Whoa.
Dirty.
All right. Till then, this is Michael the Bell Guy saying bye.
Bye.
You got all the jokes today, huh?
I got something.
All right. So you guys, we did talk about the Jungle Cruise last week, that the fact that they are not on the schedule for any type of refurb. So that tells you right there that they are not doing Jungle Cruise this year. We talked about last year. I really don't care. I only went on it once since they've had it in 3 years. So ain't a big deal to me.
If we didn't get to go on it, might have been disappointed, but
True.
Not knowing what we missed. I mean, as long as we got to go on it and we got to go on it at night. So.
All right, for all you pin trading people who go crazy over pins and all that kind of nonsense, if you guys are interested, there is a pin trading event that will be happening at Disneyland Park on Thursday, November 16th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. And the location will be at the Fantasyland Theater. This event is $15 per person, and you will have the opportunity to trade in that area. Is
it for something specific, or is it?
It's just a pin trading event.
Okay.
Well, actually, yes. Let me get to that. It says you'll get one edible treat. With that, it's a preview of upcoming pin releases. First opportunity to pre-purchase select theme park theme pins from the Aladdin 25th Anniversary Collection via the random selection process. So it says here the specific location of trading night will be at the Fantasyland Theater inside Disneyland Park. Theme park admission is required but not included as part of the event. Space is extremely limited. We ask that no strollers or ice chests be brought into the area. Each attendee may bring one trading bag up to 24 inches by 15 inches by 18 inches in size. We ask that you please adhere to the guidelines and theme park policies. The RSP deadline for merchandise is October 18th. Anyone who registers after this date will not be eligible to participate in the RSP, but may still be able to purchase merchandise that did not sell out at the event. We are required to have only one guest per online reservation. It will be necessary for each guest to register individually. If you guys are interested in this event, you need to register. Go to eventswithdisney.com. You can register there. So hopefully you guys will be able to get into that if you're interested. I will post it on our Facebook page if you haven't been on Facebook and seen that yet. So yeah, head over there. You can register for that event.
Do you have a special occasion coming up? Looking to personalize your trip with a keepsake? Create customized buttons for birthdays, engagements, family vacations, even bridal parties, or just because. Check out buttonsbydigs.com today. Buttons by Digs, Buttons by Digs. Remember, those are buttons, not pins.
All right, this is it for this episode of the MousePIRE Podcast. We appreciate you taking your time to listen to us. We always have some things going on. Sometimes we don't have anything going on. But you know what? We're here, and we're here to talk about the fire. So I heard that everything was okay at Disneyland today. There was no smoke or anything, so I think we're back to normal. All I have seen on Facebook is, how's the weather over there? If there's smoke and blah, 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 blah. Well, go and look for yourself. Why you got to ask everybody on Facebook?
Open a window.
Exactly. I don't understand these people. They always have to ask these stupid questions on Facebook. But I guess if they weren't there asking on Facebook, I wouldn't have anything to make fun of.
Basically.
Yeah. All right, so we are going to try to head to the park sometime this week. Oh, yeah, Thursday, Pin Day. That Jungle Book pin comes out on Thursday. Yeah, I want to get that. So maybe I'll be in the park on Thursday. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. Dan's going to be there on Saturday, so maybe I'll hop over there on Saturday too. I don't know. I got to figure things out. It's not like I have a busy schedule or anything, but just got to figure out how things go. I do want to get that pin. 30th anniversary is what it was. What was the anniversary? 50th anniversary?
It's old.
Yeah. It's an anniversary of Jungle Book. So, yeah, they have a pin coming out on Thursday. So, yeah, got to go grab that one.
I think it's 55th because didn't it come out in 63?
Don't ask me.
Okay.
But I'll go with whatever you say.
I could be wrong.
You could be wrong, but whatever it is, it's an anniversary and it's Thursday the pin comes out. You going to be in the park anytime soon?
Yeah, maybe. I got to make sure I get my pass paid this week. And then just got to wait and see what's going on. We'll see.
Well, speaking of pass, let me tell you a quick story. On Saturday, this past Saturday, I went to go renew my pass. So I go up there.
Always fun.
And I, do what I needed to do and renewed it. And then I said, well, I'm going to need a new pass because it's broken. She says, oh, okay. And so she does what she needs to do. I get the new pass. Here you go. Thank you. Cool. I go over to DCA and guess what happens? Exactly. Bong. Oh, okay. And then he said something about paperwork or something. I really wasn't listening to what he said. So it's kind of like that. The silence right there. And then I go, oh, wait, what? Are you asking me for paperwork? He's, yeah, you have any paperwork or anything? I said, no, I just renewed my pass. Oh, well, it says it's not active until the 9th. I'm there on the 7th. And he says it's not active until the 9th.
That doesn't even make any sense because passes don't become active until the day you get the pass. How could you activate a pass in the future?
You can, actually. Let's go back to last year when I renewed and I was going to get the pictures and stuff on the pass that came with the pass, and, it wasn't on there before because I had the deluxe. And now the signature, you can get the pictures on your pass, right? All right. But when I renewed at that time, I renewed before my expiration date, and they said, well, you are not going to be able to get the pictures until the day after it expires, right? So that's how you can activate it in the future. Okay, anyway, so I'm like, I just renewed. I did not get a new pass. I renewed, and he's telling me it's not activated to the 9th, which doesn't make sense at all, right?
Because your old pass would still be active until its expiration date. Otherwise,
until I figured out in my head what happened. I got a new pass because it was broken. Therefore, I got a new number. So I figured it out in my head. So I had to use my app. I had to go on the app, and the old card is on there. So if anybody out there had that problem, you renewed early for some reason, you get a new pass, and you go through the turnstile, and it goes bong. Hopefully you have your old pass on the app. Take out your app. Use that to get into the parks. Of course, you won't be able to get a fast pass, but at least you get in the parks. So yeah, that happened to me on Saturday. And the Nimrod, who was the cast member, couldn't figure it out. Even he was trying to argue with me that it's not valid yet, but not my point was I just renewed the pass. So whatever, that's what happened. So if that happens to you, you guys know what to do.
Cast members.
Yeah.
All right, as usual, if you guys want to know what's going on, make sure you check out the social medias. We got everything going on there, posted there. Well, not everything, but try to get everything as much as we can on the social medias. Facebook, we are MousePIRE, at MousePIRE on Instagram and Twitter. I am at Dubacks for Life. That is Dubacks, the number 4 life on Twitter.
You can follow me on Instagram, Baloo1313. Also follow Buttons by Diggs on Instagram. There you will see when your button order is going out.
No pins.
All right, don't forget to head over to YouTube, search MousePIRE Podcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel. There you can hear all podcasts from now on, and you can also go back to episode 70 and above. Check out those podcasts if you missed them. Subscribe to the channel so you will know exactly when those podcasts are uploaded. And don't forget to head over to patreon.com/MousePIRE. Help support the podcast. First one to donate $10 will get the Disney Parks blog t-shirt, size large, that Anthony got at the Disney Parks meetup for the Halloween festivities. So yeah, patreon.com/MousePIRE. Remember, the first person to donate those $10 will get that shirt. Also, hey, you don't have to donate $10. You can donate $3, $5, or whatever you can, and you can help us that way. We would really appreciate that.
And until next time, remember, you better get the right beans if you want your beanstalk to work. So for Jack the Giant and Big Head Kylo Ren, I'm Anthony.
I'm Diggs.
Bye.
We're doomed.
This podcast is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. Audio, sound bites, and other clips are property of their copyright holders. All original stuff is ours and property of MousePIRE.com.
Lining up, don't
die.
I was trying to wait for you to finish talking. It's like a cough. I like pretzels.